The following contest is a championship match scheduled for one fall. And it is for the Big Valley Wrestling Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first, the world's greatest Pokemon trainer. This is Ash Ketchum!
Championship action on tap as Anime Las Vegas comes alive for the hero of the world of the Pocket Monster, the winner of yesterday's Rumble and the #1 contender, Ash Ketchum.
This should be an exciting match, almost literally the underdog David and Goliath kind of match, but he did very well, obviously winning the gauntlet last night, getting this opportunity, and the crowd already, upon his entrance, is already behind him.
Hold on, Aaron, I'm seeing double here. It's the Spider-Man pointing me. Our ring announcer and our #1 contender are looking awfully similar here.
And introducing contender. Northtown, Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at 226 pounds, representing Lights, Camera, Faction, and Team Rocket. He is the defending BVW Heavyweight Champion. This is
Well, that is a revelation. The heavyweight champion, Frescomattic, now representing Team Rocket. Of course, we kicked off yesterday, day one of Anime Slam, with Ash Ketchum, Rock, and the Big Pikachu defeating Team Rocket and Meowth. So it's a very interesting development there.
I have to admit, I'm very surprised because we're talking about the heavyweight champion, and you would think he'd want to align himself with winners. Because let's remind her, they did lose yesterday, did they not?
Well, not only did Team Rocket lose, but Frescomattic lost alongside partner, shall we say, insurance policy, Frank the Tank, in triple threat tag team action, falling to champions Sky High in a match that also involved the Heartbeaters.
Absolutely, that's a great point, but you know, I'm sure he doesn't want to go 0 for 3 this weekend, so to speak. I don't know, I see him retaining. I mean, just based on size and strength and everything else. Even though the crowd's not supporting him very much, I got to think this should be a spot where the champ retains.
Really?
I'm calling it now.
After not one but 2 victories from Ash Ketchum yesterday at day 1 of Anime Slam, riding a huge wave of momentum, you really think this is a shoo-in for Frescomattic?
I think so. The guy's a champ. Nothing phases him. He's been a champ a long time here at BVW. And so I think he knows what it takes to defeat any challenger across from him.
He's the most dominant champ in company history. Nearly 2 consecutive years of dominance, over 500 days. A true reign of terror over that, the heavyweight championship of the world.
Well, let's see if he can continue the streak. Referee's ready, just about ready to go. We're ready for some action. The crowd is excited. So am I.
Referee Cody showing what it's all about. The gold is on the line, folks.
Gotta watch our ring announcer that she doesn't run away with that belt. It looks like Fresco's maybe playing a little mind game right now, taking his time.
Listen, he's slowing down the pace. We saw yesterday the literally electric Ash Ketchum really feeds off of that frenetic, high-octane pace. Very smart of Frescomattic to slow things down, to get methodical.
Fresco is definitely a ground and pound kind of guy. He's not much of a flyer, although he does go to the top rope with his finishing move. But speed is definitely going to be, in my opinion, on Ash's side versus the champ.
Interestingly enough, Frescomattic, a member of both Lights, Camera, Faction, and apparently a newfound member of Team Rocket, but coming out here alone. No stablemates by his side.
Not yet.
Well, that's always the qualifier, isn't
right?
it?
You just never know.
Clear size advantage on behalf of Frescomattic, both in terms of mass and height. But again, Ash Ketchum has made a career as a Pokemon trainer, as a proverbial underdog. It is always an uphill battle for Ash Ketchum. I should see no reason why the wrestling ring is any different.
See, that's a smart move. Try to take the bigger guy down, but again, doesn't phase the champ.
Trying to go for the legs here is Ash Ketchum. Get down those big, thick tree trunk-like legs of Frescomattic, but
I think his legs are bigger than Ash, if you ask me.
Both legs or just one singular
one leg?
leg?
Just one.
But listen, it's not about the size of the dog in the fight. It is about the size of the fight in the dog, or shall I say, the size of the fight in the Pokemaster. And Ash Ketchum really cinching in that headlock. Frescomattic doing everything he can to muscle out, sends Ash against the rope, shoulder block, knocks him down, and there's that power. Ash can have all the determination, he can have all the heart, he can have all the people behind him that he wants, but at the end of the day, the physicality of Frescomattic is going to catch up to him.
Yeah, he almost sent him into the front row, let alone just sending him halfway across the ring on that tackle.
And Frescomattic making it perfectly clear that he doesn't have time for anime shenanigans. He's not here to have fun. He's not here to put the smiles on faces of the anime Las Vegas faithful.
I don't know about this one.
Hold on, choke around the neck of Ash Ketchum, just ragdoll him here like he's a child. Certainly was at one point.
That is true.
Drop kick.
Sorry, that upper body strength, though, to try to get him in that sunset flip is going to be tough.
And now it's Ash Ketchum riding a wave of momentum here. Thinking monkey flip. Deposited on the top rope by Frescomattic. Huge shot to the face here. Missile drop kick takes Frescomattic down.
Nicely hit, high on the body, now going for it.
Cover here, but barely a one count. All that offense, and Ash Ketchum barely managed a one count.
Look, I've seen Fresco in a lot of matches around here at BVW, and the man can take punishment, and then all of a sudden switch it on, and the next thing you know, it's like he hasn't even been touched.
He can take punishment, but just as well, he can give punishment, Mr. Phillips.
Absolutely. One little chop across the face, turn that momentum quickly.
And I mean, it has to be said, it has to be stated here. What would it mean for Ash Ketchum, shall we say, friend, Kid Isaac, to dethrone Frescomattic, to become the BVW heavyweight champion? I mean, that would be huge.
Have you ever won a $1 billion lottery?
I have not.
Well, this would probably be what it would be like for him.
Look at this, tilt-a-whirl, taking Frescomattic down. This is what we talked about. Ash Ketchum using that athleticism, using that speed to neutralize the champ. Oh, right across the chest. Scaling the top rope. Ash Ketchum maybe going a little old school here.
No.
But gets caught by Frescomattic, was thinking tornado DDT, but instead gets deposited.
Wow, what using his shoulder, that was just pure strength. His shoulder going into the midsection of Ash just stops that momentum. Dead.
And as we said, Frescomattic is a big guy. That is not your average shoulder. That is going to hurt being dug into the aforementioned midsection.
That's like running face first into a building.
Face first or sternum first?
All right, if you have a big belly, sternum first. Either way, it's going to hurt.
Now it's Frescomattic, as we see, taking his time, not letting the frenetic pace of Ash Ketchum dictate his game plan here.
No.
Tying his shoe, making sure that every box is checked.
Those shoulder tackles can lead to, or shoulder blocks, I'm sorry, could lead to a very upset stomach hit for Ash.
It's Frescomattic into the corner. Ow! Deposits him with a basement lariat there.
Well, Fresco's happy with himself here.
This could be it. Frescomattic retains. No. I mean, we saw that flurry from Ash Ketchum in the early going, but it has really been all Frescomattic, just dominating every inch of this contest. Every moment that Ash starts to see some life, Frescomattic has just found a way to get back in.
Again, relying on that strength of his to really stop any, like right now we see him on the rope. Can't get him off the rope.
Finally does, but Frescomattic sends Ketchum against the ropes, deposits him with a sidewalk slam, and the back of Ash Ketchum has to be screaming.
It looked like he landed a little bit on the side as well, and that's going to hurt the hip as well. As
Yeah, I mean, he'll be lucky if he doesn't crack a rib.
Yeah, hope his insurance is paid up.
Do they have insurance in Pallet Town?
I don't know. Health insurance? I don't know. Pokemon insurance?
It's a shame that Diana is now dressed as a mirror image of Ash and not Nurse Joy.
Yeah.
Because he needs a
from
nurse.
Yesterday. That's right. That's right. Referee checking on Ash.
I mean, Ash is not going to be one to give up. You can say a lot of things about this guy, but die, quit, whatever word you want to use, it is not in the dictionary of the Pokemaster.
Nice work in the midsection, but like we've said, all it takes is one shot from Fresco to end any momentum Ash is trying to build.
And again, Frescomattic is really having fun, almost playing with his food here, toying with Ash, but it might have cost him as he gets caught up in that turnbuckle. Nobody home, Ketchum able to evade. Once again, dodging the splash, perhaps on instinct alone here.
Well, that's what Ash has to do. He's got to rely on that speed. If he tries to do anything powerful, Fresco will beat him.
A real game of cat and mouse on display here. But a splash from Ash Ketchum.
A splash from Ash?
Put that on a t-shirt, signed, sealed, delivered. But again, the power of Frescomattic comes into play. Ow, a nasty slam onto that already injured back. Leg hooked, Fresco. But Ash kicks out.
I don't know how Ash is finding it to just kick out of these strong, powerful moves, especially on his back.
And now just getting choked out by Frescomattic. You mentioned you don't know how he's doing it, Phillips, but this is how Ash Ketchum has made a career, from wrestling to Pokemon catching and everything in between. The resilience of Ash is what makes him different from all the rest, is what makes him a special caliber of performer.
Well, I'm sorry, catching Pokemon is not like going face-to-face with a guy like Fresco.
Sure, but there's certainly adversity to be faced. There's certainly moments where a lesser man would give up. A lesser man would say, I'll live to fight another day. Not so for Ash Ketchum, who was just slammed back first. Again, that already injured back with a suplex from Frescomattic.
Our referee's making a living checking on Ash to see if he's okay throughout this match.
Referee Cody staying on top of the action. As we said, Ash might not quit, but Cody might have no choice but to throw this thing out if Ash simply can't continue. Ash trying to fight back here, forearms to the face. He's finding a flurry here. The champ is rocked. Gets caught there by Ash. Cross body, but again caught in midair.
Not good. Oh, another.
Michinoku driver, leg hook, Fresco. No! Ash Ketchum kicks out.
That was close. One person trying to get a chant going. Must be a Journey fan behind us.
And Ash Ketchum is just, he is all tuckered out. We mentioned the spirit never says die, the spirit never quits, but at what point can the physical body keep up with the spirit? At a certain point, the physicality gives out, no matter how badly your heart wants it.
And that's why we have to rely on a veteran referee like Cody to protect Ash if he needs to.
Now Frescomattic with Ash deposited on that top rope, maybe thinking superplex.
Doesn't look good no matter what.
And after all the punishment that Ash, specifically his back, has endured, this will be ugly if it lands.
He's fighting out of it, though, showing that spirit that we've been talking about here.
Clubbing blows to the back of Frescomattic, sends him down.
Sorry, I wonder how much they have behind him given his injury. His back's got to be injured.
Got to be injured, but not injured enough that he can't land that cross body. Third time is the charm, not caught by Frescomattic, lands every inch of it, but too injured, too tuckered out to capitalize with a cover.
Yeah, he went down holding that left knee on that splash, but crowd's trying to get behind him, and referee's now applying a 10 count.
And it speaks to the punishment that Ash has endured, that even after that cross body, Frescomattic is the first one up to a vertical base.
Yeah, Ash couldn't capitalize on the pin attempt after that, so you're right.
But able to capitalize with a clothesline, not even tall enough to reach the neck or the head. Leveling him in the chest.
I'm sorry, he's going to break his arm here if he keeps doing that.
Said switching up to the elbow. Maybe he heard you here. Ducks the clothesline from Frescomattic. Huracan Rana takes Frescomattic out.
Got just enough of it.
Forearm there lands. And again, went to the well one too many times, and Frescomattic deposits him back on that top rope. He wants that superplex, but Ash knows he can nail a forward. Bulldog from the top.
This could be it if he can get him over.
I don't know if Bulldog's a Pokemon, but it might have just secured Ash the championship. No, only a 2. The fight of Ash Ketchum that we have seen throughout this contest. The will not just to survive, but to win, but to become champion. It's unreal here, Aaron.
It's amazing what the spirit will do for you. The adrenaline must be flowing through his body right now to look past the pain that he's endured so far.
Not just the... Oh, he's going for a Shining Wizard, but got caught by Frescomattic. Oh no, this is not where you... What a bait! Boot straight to the mush. Oh, we've seen this before. A signature of Frescomattic lands that elbow. And this is academic here. No! Ash Ketchum kicks out.
2 9/10 on that one, I think. I got my protractor out on that one.
As close can get, but Ash Ketchum managing to survive. Again, a slam to that back. We've said it ad nauseum, fans, but it bears repeating. Ash Ketchum's back just neutralized. I wouldn't be shocked if his bones had been ground to dust after all these slams. Frescomattic taking 1 second too many to brag to the people. Gets caught with a codebreaker variation from Ash, but before he can capitalize, the champ rolling to the outside. And I think, Aaron, this might be a bold prediction, but I think if not for rolling to the outside, we would be seeing a new champ. I don't know if Frescomattic had it within him to kick out after that.
Well, you know what, again, this is champion's advantage. He doesn't lose his belt if he is counted out. Uh-oh, front row's getting, they see it coming.
Ketchum knows this. Looking to fly like we saw yesterday. But hell, he'll adapt, he's flexible. Sent on to the outside. What a maneuver there. Ash Ketchum on fire.
From our vantage point, that looked like a pretty ugly landing, but man, Ash must not have been, because Ash is right back up quickly, letting everybody know he is more than fine.
Ugly or otherwise, it doesn't matter. You mentioned that adrenaline feeding off of the love of the people. He might be feeling in the morning, but right now, the championship is still up for grabs. Ash can ill afford to let whatever pain that maneuver might have caused get to him.
I have to question his decision here going to the top rope with everything he's endured, but let's see what he can do here.
It's his bread and butter. He's a risk taker. He's a high flyer. He felt froggy and he jumped. New champ. No! Man.
The spirit of a champ, man. He just knows when it's just to get his shoulder up at the very, very, very last second here to keep the match going and keeping his title around his way so far.
Should we call that a Froakie splash, as in Froakie the Pokemon?
If you want to, that's fine.
I appreciate the permission. And Ash Ketchum feeling himself, not being deterred quite yet. Matt Hardy, I choose you, looking to give Frescomattic a cruel twist of fate, but instead the big boot lands on our official. Ash ducked out of the way at the last possible second. And Cody is done, man. Cody is gone. And how apropos.
Speak of the insurance policy.
We mentioned it earlier, conspicuous in his absence.
Not anymore absent. Here comes a big fella.
How interesting that Frank makes his appearance immediately after Cody is down. And what is this?
What the heck's going on here? I don't know.
Well, double team offense levels Ketchum, but my God, he's back! The prodigal Pokemon has returned! Things have just gotten electric in the Expo.
Frank picked something up in his hands here, I think. I don't know. I can't tell with Pokemon in front of us.
A clash of the Titans Irresistible force versus immovable object. Pikachu evening the odds, and Frank the Tank being shocked. Electrocution from Pikachu.
I don't think Frank knows what to make of that, but meantime, our referee Cody is up.
Trying to choke Pikachu, but instead just getting thousands of volts of electricity through his person. And we mentioned the foreign object, the chain, but Ash Ketchum able to evade. Shining Wizard lands as Pikachu chases Frank to the back. Is he gonna do it? Yes! Come on, Ash, this is your moment. This is your moment, kid, come on. One. New champ! The reign of terror is over! Ash Ketchum has done it! The new Big Valley Wrestling Heavyweight Champion!
Wait a second.
Two decades of Pokemon!
Wait,
and Ash Ketchum's greatest catch is championship gold!
I want to see the change as anybody, but I'm looking at a foot on the rope over there.
I don't know what you're talking about, Eric.
Come on, it's clear as day. Let's go to the videotape. Cody's right there. No, he's
Hold
talking.
on, what is this? Pikachu out here to celebrate? No, what?
He's talking to our ring announcer. Uh-oh.
No.
Cody's waving it off.
Unfortunately, Fresco's foot wasn't seen on the bottom rope, and the referee has decided to restart this match.
Oh. Now where does Ash go from here? Had the low, had the high of the win, now the belt is not his. Where does he go from here now? He's got to maintain his cool.
Well, and look at the agony on the face of Ash Ketchum. He felt greatness and it slipped through his fingers. Oh, this has got to be heartbreaking for Ketchum, but the match has been restarted here. Fresco back up to his feet, and no, the chain across the face. Not like this, not like this. No!
Oh.
Come on! No! No! Damn it!
But unfortunately, the bottom rope did save Fresco's title, saved him from losing to Ash.
Your heart breaks for Ash Ketchum. Not one, but two huge victories yesterday. The people behind him, the people willing him on, the people wanting more than anything for him to achieve a dream. But it wasn't to be. Destiny, fate not on the side of the world's greatest Pokemon trainer. And this is one catch that escaped the Master Ball.